Hi guys, I'm T. So I wanted to start this channel because I wanted to share my story and my journey and how far I've come. Now, I've been an addict for 15 years. I'm 35. Okay. I've been out of prison for a year now. I think today marks, or in the next couple of days will mark 1 full year of me being released from prison. Now, through my journey, I will go through my journey with YouTube. I'll bring you guys along and give you more context throughout my videos. But this one, I just wanted to introduce myself. Wanted to introduce myself and then also talk about being out of prison for 1 whole year. And what I've done differently. Now, what I could say is that this time is way different than all the other times, and why, I don't know. I want to say it's because I was ready, right? But I feel like there's a whole bunch of things that fell in line for me that kind of was like, okay, T, you're done. You need to move on. You need to stop. You need to get better. And that's with, leaving the illegal substances behind and my criminal life. Now, I don't have any serious, charges. A lot of mine were retail theft. I had to steal to keep my habit going. But, I think today marks my 1 year from when I was arrested. I went back for 7 months and they built a new prison out here. Okay, so this would be my second time in prison, but my first year out of my second time. Okay, so went back for 7 months. It's been a year today, or tomorrow will be. So cutting it close. But things I did differently that they always tell you to do: delete friends, don't talk to people you used to, don't hang around, bad crowds, all of that. So a lot of that is true, and there's always things that people do that help them, like meetings or having a sponsor or, just a lot of different things. I have a lot of trauma, so therapy helps me. So my first year out has been nice. The new prison that they built was hell. Okay, hell on earth. There was so much I've seen and witnessed that no person should have to ever see or witness. I mean, it was... Now, jail and prison suck, yeah, obviously. But this new one was just so crazy. So I think that was my number one thing was, okay, all the violence and all the legal stuff coming in here. And you might thinking, okay, well, you're a criminal and you use, so that should be heaven for you. Well, no, it wasn't. Because why would you want to use while you're locked up? Because, things come in, but it take a while for things to come in. So you're going to be sick? No. So that right there was enough for me to be like, okay, no. And I'm not a fighter, so I don't fight. But I witnessed so much violence in there that I was done. I called my mom crying almost every day. And you could call me a wuss, you could call me whatever you want. That is fine. But that is one of the things that has really helped me my first year out of prison was I'm never going back there again. That place was hell. Now, getting home, seeing my kids, obviously, kids have always been enough, been worth it. That's never not the case. It's And I don't expect people to understand. And I honestly don't want people to understand where I'm coming from firsthand. Like, I would never wish addiction on my worst enemy. So I don't expect anyone to understand, and, but I'm here. I'm trying to be transparent about it, share my journey, and so I know that I will get a lot of backlash and probably hate, and that is fine. I feel like I'm ready for it. But kids obviously been important to me. But just having my little girl with me every day and just, was just another us rebuilding our relationship was just really meaningful to me. And then just being home, with my family, being safe, not having to see things, not being around violence, nothing like that. Because when you're in prison, you can't control what's around you or your environment. I mean, out here you can, because you can walk away and move around. You could also choose not to go to prison. So there's one, right? But with my first year as well, I completed CBT, which is cognitive behavior thinking or thinking errors, which I highly recommend, because that is, I'm sure you all have heard the criminal mind, right? Our thinking ways, thinking patterns are always different. And so that class was important to me because it helped me recognize my thinking patterns because things always start before you just go back to using, right? Like a thought or trauma or, whatever. So that is just to recognize those bad thoughts that are coming in and how to change them and how to stop them before they overtake your mind and then you break down and start using again. So I noticed a lot of my thinking behaviors and patterns, and I had to change them and learn how to recognize the dangerous ones and how to fix them. So I successfully completed that July 1st, so very proud of myself for that. Doing really well on parole. I haven't had one dirty UA the entire year I've been out. Still on there, even though I've completed everything, I'm still on parole, which is fine. My day will come when I will successfully complete it, and if it's not right now, that's fine. People that complain about it are usually the ones that are still doing things they're not supposed to, and then they're going to get in trouble. So me being on it is fine. And then I also built a YouTube channel and kind of got into watching the live court hearings from Zoom. I started watching those and uploading court videos, and I saw myself in a lot of them. And one of them went viral. It was a sovereign citizen. So I run another page about court. And I see myself so much in all the court videos I watch all day long. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I told those same lies. I said those same things. I made those same statements, made up those same stories. Like, it's all the same. So that is another huge thing that's helped me be strong. That I don't like, wow, that sucks. This guy is facing 10 years. Oh, well, there's no way. So I think that helps me too. Also, rebuilding relationships with my family has been really important, especially ones that I haven't talked to in years because of my criminal and substance abuse. But yeah, great first year out, and I'm hoping that through this journey that I could inspire others, and I welcome everyone to my channel.